Hey everybody, I'm Ross the Boss. It's Friday, April 13th. I'm excited for this weekend. You should be excited for this weekend. We got a lot of stuff going on. We got Stanley Cup. We got NBA playoffs starting up. We got NASCAR. We got Major League Baseball. We got so much stuff going on. Let's talk about it. First thing, Des Bryant cut from the Dallas Cowboys today. He's still one of the all-pro receivers, I think, in the league. He's terrific. I don't think he'll be a Bengal, which is my team, but doesn't matter. Teams that have cap salaries, I can take him. I think the Browns, they're not going to take him. There's no way. He won't go there. Colts, maybe. If Luck's healthy, Luck to Bryant. Luck, Bryant. Never know. 49ers, Garofalo signed up. They need some big receivers. They have some cap room. I would love to throw the Des Bryant if I was him, you know. Des, go deep. Touchdown. Boom. We'll see where he goes. I think he's ready. I think he still has a lot of gas in his tank. I know he's been hurt the past couple years, but he'll be back. I just can't see him in a different uniform, but he will be. You know, there you go. That's the reality. He'll be playing for somebody else next season. But wish him luck. NBA basketball playoffs. Yes. Starts Saturday. We got some great key matchups. First one I want to talk about is San Antonio and Golden State. They're playing Saturday at Golden State. No Steph Curry for the whole first round. No Leonard for San Antonio. He's been hurt like the whole season. I don't know what's wrong with him. Players are mad at him that he doesn't think he's really hurt, but I'm sure he is. I don't think he would fake it. But long story short, the spread's 8. We're going with San Antonio. I'm taking the 8 points. I think Golden State will win the game. I don't think they can cover the 8 spot. It's a lot of points without Curry. And they've lost like I think 3 out of 4 games or something. I mean, they're really stumbling into these playoffs. I know they have Durant or they have Green, but again, 8's a big number, but we'll see what happens. Another game I like, Toronto is at home against the Washington, I want to say Bullets. But they're playing Washington. I'm taking Washington. I don't think I know they're the 1 seed. I don't know if they're as good as people think. It's another 8-point spread. I'll take another 8 points on that. I think it's too high. We are taking Washington on that game. And the other games I'm not betting on, but Miami is playing the Sixers. I heard that, there'll be some injuries for the Sixers. Embiid is not playing for the Sixers, who's their star player, but doesn't matter. I think the Sixers will win. The point spread's 5. God, okay, fine, we'll bet it. We'll take the Sixers. They won 16 in a row. They're hot. And the other game is Portland and New Orleans. I like New Orleans over Portland. I think New Orleans is a good squad. No one's talking about them. So we'll take them. We'll see what happens. So we'll take New Orleans. I think they're plus 5.5 or 6. So there are my bets. All the games I just talked about are Saturday. It should be fun. And then Sunday we got games also. But it should be a long weekend of great sports. What else is going on in sports? We can talk about LeBron James. He played 82 games this year. He didn't miss 1 game. LeBron James, and he, I know Cleveland didn't have the greatest season. They're in the playoffs. They stumbled in. They're in, but they're playing Indiana. They're playing on Sunday, but I think I know Indiana beat them 3 out of 4 games this season, but that was with the old Cavs team. No one, all those guys are gone except LeBron. So they have a brand new Cavs team that's going to play Indiana. I think, as I said, LeBron's not going to lose in the first round to Indiana. It's kind of embarrassing. So we'll take LeBron and the Cavs that game. I don't know what the spread is, but we'll see what happens. NHL hockey. Oh, God. Last night, I think it was like, I was 4-2 last night. The Capitals lost in overtime. But the Kings are playing today. Doughty's not playing for the Kings. He's suspended. He's their star defenseman. Don't ask me why he's suspended. I mean, he hit the guy. I don't know. I don't know if it's deserved a suspension, but long story short, he's not playing. I'm going to have to say, the Knights at home are tough. I wouldn't bet against them again. So let's take Vegas in that game. And then the Penguins are playing again. They demolished their team last time, 7-0. Crosby had a hat trick, I think. We'll take, again, we'll take Pittsburgh again, and then Winnipeg's playing Minnesota again. Winnipeg at home is tough. I told you guys that. It's hard for me to bet against Winnipeg at home, so we'll take Winnipeg over the Wild in Winnipeg. And then NASCAR. There's racing in Bristol, Connecticut. No, I'm really kidding. They're racing in Bristol, Tennessee. It's true. There's a Bristol, Tennessee. It's a NASCAR. That track is really short. I don't know if you guys have ever seen it, but it's a really short track. It reminds me of when I had those Hot Wheel tracks, because it's really small. But basically, the guy I like this weekend, Joey Logano. He loves short track racing. If you're into betting NASCAR or having fun watching it, doesn't matter. I like Joey Logano this weekend. Kevin Harvick's always a good one to take this season. He's been tearing it up. Clint Boyer too. All good guys to take. As you guys know, I love NASCAR. That's something I love to watch also. Do you like my shirt? This is my Pamela Anderson collector's item shirt. If you can tell, it's like pictures of her. See it? It's like all pictures of her on my shirt. I know you guys are jealous, but you can't be cool like Ross the Boss. Sorry. Sorry, guys. But that's the exciting weekend. It should be fun. One more thing. Let's talk about Colin Kaepernick really quick. As you guys heard, Kaepernick was invited to go to Seattle to kind of work out and try out to be the second-string quarterback behind Russell Wilson. They said, hey, by the way, you're not going to kneel here, are you? He said, well, I can't guarantee that. I might not. The Seattle said, hey, don't bother. Don't come up here. We don't want to see you. Seattle actually today signed a second-string quarterback, last name Morris, who played for the Redskins last year. But long story short, Kaepernick's still out of a job. He wants to kneel. It's not a protest against the NFL. He's kneeling, just so you guys know. It's against like police brutality, minority brutality. He's standing. It's not against the NFL. So just so everybody knows, it's not some crazy thing he's doing. I think it's a shame. I know the owners don't want a big controversy going on in their city during the season. I get it. On his end, I know he wants to protest. I know he's upset how the system is, and that's the way he does it. I don't know if it's the right thing to do right before a football game is you kneel down. My solution, have the announcer say, please stand for the veterans and the people who fight for the United States overseas, and then everybody stands. Get it? It's hard not to stand if you put it like that. But again, I think he's blackballed. I feel bad for him. I know he has some potential and some more gas in his tank, but we'll never see it. So I don't think he'll ever play again. I'm Ross the Boss. I love talking sports with you. Say it, cowboy.